It's very likely that at some point you're going to have a costume or a prop start coming apart or just break when you're on the convention floor. And it doesn't matter how many wonderful tools you may have, I find that you end up spending more time making your way back to your hotel room, your car, or your house than you actually spend fixing the problem. So what I have is a small, portable, and might I say wonderful little kit that I keep with me on the convention floor to solve all of my woes and breakages. And I'm going to show you what's inside this little guy on this quick tip. So the case itself is just a zippered pouch. You can use a shaving kit case, you can use something from an old electronics. This is from an old company I worked at, so it's supposed to be for diabetic devices. I have strips of black duct tape. They're folded over so they're ready to be peeled off. I have them on the front and the back. If you want to crack to the inside of this guy, the most useful little item here is this guy, which is my mini hot glue gun. And the way I made this is pretty simple. I just took a hot glue gun, I pulled all the screws out of it, and then I simply dremeled the case apart right below where the spring hooks on and right through the trigger, and then I cut and resoldered the cable a lot shorter and glued it in there so it doesn't come out. And so what you're left with is a little gun that you can plug into the wall. It heats up. When you unplug it, you can use the cable itself as the handle. You can do your work. If it starts getting cold, you plug it right back in. Really handy. It just slides right here into the case, and because the cable slash handle is flexible, it takes up a little bit less room. On either side of these, I have glued some magnets so that I can hold some paint. These are both acrylic paints. One is gloss silver, the other one is matte black, and they're in the little containers that contacts for your eyeballs come in. And then I've taped the lids down just to be certain, and taped some washers on there so the magnets have something to grab onto. In the center here, I have a bunch of extra hot glue sticks. When you get to this little middle baggie here, I have some safety pins to fix any problems with cloth. Inside, I have some very high strength upholstery black thread for some serious fixes, and then I also have some assorted colors actually from the hotel if I have any colored things I need to sew. I also have 2 paint brushes for the paint, and then I have a needle threaded through here for these guys. And as well, I also have a good number of some paper clips in there. Those are really useful if you need some like metal wire to fix something. In this back section, I have a little stack of some foil tape. These are great for fixing dings in foil taped items, or also just the edges of other props and costume pieces. This guy, I love these things. These are double bubble epoxy packets. You simply fold them in half, you cut, and then you squoge them out and you have yourself some epoxy. Really nice high strength solution, and they're nice and flexible so you don't have to worry about them puncturing. I also have a flattened roll of electrical tape. I have a pair of pliers and also some screwdrivers just in case, and then I also have a pair of cuticle scissors. These are nice as an alternative to razor blades or knives, and since you're going into a convention. Then the last little thing is this little bracket on the back. If you slide the bracket out, you just have a little pocket thing that you can slide in and take with you. By adding in the bracket, I can actually clip it on my belt, and that way I can wear it with a couple different costumes. So that's what's hidden in this little box of wonders here. It has saved me and a couple other of my crafter friends at a couple of conventions over the years. If you have any questions on any tools, processes, or materials that I've mentioned here or over at my Facebook page, feel free to leave a comment down below. It may become my next quick tip. And with that, I am Chris Miles, the singular oddity of Ammnra Creations, wishing you the best of luck on all of your projects.